Well, Election Day is just 3 weeks away, and that means the mayoral candidates for the city of Bryan are making their rounds. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Amanda Kenny. The candidates are visiting voters and answering questions they have about the future of the city. Tonight, candidates Jason Bayanski and Mike Sutherland visited Arbor Oaks at Crestview to answer some questions from the seniors who live there. KAGS HC News reporter Jenny Walsh listened in on the forum, and she joins us now in studio. And Jenny, what are the biggest issues voters see in the city?
Well, Amanda, tonight's constituents had a lot of questions about a lot of different topics, from traffic to road improvements and downtown Bryan developments to the city's involvement in the Kyle Field redevelopment. But I sat down with the candidates to ask them some other questions they didn't talk about. It's Bayanski versus Sutherland, current Bryan City Mayor versus Army veteran. Both men seeking the title to help their city improve.
I was on the council for 6 years, and I worked with lots of people in town, and I couldn't get some of the things they wanted done. And the mayor has the power to control the agenda alone without having someone else to do it.
The reason Mike Sutherland says he wants to run for the position, but Bayanski says he's not done just yet.
We've got a lot of wonderful things going on. We've reduced the tax rate over the past 2 years, first time in 12 years. So I want to continue moving Bryan forward.
I asked both candidates what Bryan's biggest issue is. Bayanski says development and pace with growth is what the city needs to focus on.
Make sure that that we grow and develop, but that it's smart growth and that we keep up with the infrastructure development in the new areas and improving the aging areas of town.
But Sutherland says improving communication is at the top of his list.
We need to develop a system to communicate, and that's what I would be about. Systematic process of communication and recording their issues and not allowing them to leave sight until they're taken care of.
Sutherland also believes Bryan needs to mirror other cities' plans like College Stations to up value and growth by adding rooftops.
There's $2 billion difference in property values now, taxable property values.
Whereas Bayanski is focusing on a different kind of new tax dollar.
We're bringing in new companies here to our community. We're expanding existing companies here and businesses in our community.
Two candidates with different ideas and plans with the same goal, to better Bryan. Both candidates want to remind voters that early voting starts next Monday and to, of course, get out to the polls and vote November 5th. Amanda?